We are getting more details about the impact this year's provincial budget is having on Lethbridge. The Alberta government is increasing the provincial education tax in Lethbridge by nearly 13% this year. And as Carson Marsouk reports, infrastructure funding for the city is continuing to shrink.
Property owners in Lethbridge will be paying 12.9% more to the provincial government when they pay their taxes this year.
We are currently estimating that the average single-family residential property in Lethbridge, assessed at approximately $389,000, this change represents about a $117 increase in 2026.
The increase is a result of more funding for education in Alberta, according to the province. Last month, the province announced it was facing a $9.4 billion deficit.
That is just a shocking property tax increase that is going to be thrown onto the backs of homeowners and property taxpayers here in Lethbridge. It's gross, actually.
All municipalities will see an increase. The City of Medicine Hat says residents will see an 8.7% increase, about $83 more for a medium assessed home at $359,000. Chris Sims with the Canadian Taxpayers Federation says the percentage can decrease if the province decides to move money around or oil prices rise.
They could have gone through the budget with a fine-tooth comb, reduced the size and cost of their own government. They could have taken a page out of the Fraser Institute's report and gone back to the size of government pre-2020. That would have saved them billions of dollars. And now they're trying to put through this sneaky tax increase on property owners, blaming the cities for it, and people can't afford it.
The province is funding $43 million for water and wastewater. However, it is not directly allocated to Lethbridge.
Although we're not necessarily, to answer your question, that I've seen today inside of the reports directly, we have seen where programs at different times of the year will open up, and we can apply for different things, and in previous have been successful.
But overall infrastructure funding to the city continues to decrease.
When viewed over a longer time horizon, combined MSI and LGFF funding between 2022 and 2031 is expected to average approximately $13.3 million annually for the city, which is about 37% lower than the average provincial infrastructure funding we received in the previous decade. As a result, LGFF funding alone will not be sufficient to offset the city's existing infrastructure pressures.
Carson Marsouk, CTV News, Lethbridge.
Provincial funding has also been announced for the planning and engineering phases for safety upgrades and the widening of the Highway 3 bridge over the Oldman River. Money has also been allocated for intersection improvements at the Colehurst and Highway 3 intersection and to improve passing lanes on Highway 5 between McGrath and Lethbridge.